Zell boy army, how are we doing today? Apologies that I missed an upload yesterday. I ended up playing like 8.5 hours on stream last night and I was very busy, so missed the upload, but back today with another banger. 5 top attacking tips that are going to help you go from gold to elite. You want to stick around to the end of this video because there's lots of great stuff in here. I'll show you some goals scored this week in league, show you how you can take your attack to the next level, create more chances, but also take them. I used a full Serie A team this weekend. Let me know how your weekend league went. Did you get good results? Let me know in the comments. Was it a spicy weekend? By spicy I mean good. Did you do worse than you expected? So many of you have been coming into my streams, commenting on the videos, telling me how much you've been improving thanks to the videos, and honestly it really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate the support so much, and it's great to know that I'm helping you guys improve. Thank you so much for the kind words, and I'm going to keep putting out content that's helping you guys improve. If you're new to the channel, every day 7 o'clock, new content dedicated to helping you guys improve. So subscribe, you're in the best place you can be, boys. Okay, so the first top attacking tip is team related. I've kind of touched on some of this stuff before, but we'll go over a bit again, plus a little bit more depth. The type of attackers you want, what you want in your attack, and I include midfield. This team in game plays 4-2-3-1. I'll show you how the team lines up in game. That's it there. You can see CR7 at striker, Martinez at cam, Dybala Ram, Cuadrado Lam, Nainggolan, Milinkovic Savic in CDM. I want minimum 4-star weak foot in my attack. In this team, Cuadrado, because the way I built the team, was only a 3-star weak foot. He was still pretty good. Out wide, you can get away with a 3-star weak foot a bit more, but you need at least 4-star weak foot in cam and striker. I really want to have 5-star weak foot. This CR7, regardless of his weak foot seemed not far off a 5-star, and the card's just crazy. Like, you can see those stats, 63 goal contributions in 30 weekend league games. Like, he's that good that the weak foot doesn't really matter. Martinez, 57 goal contribution from cam. He was still a beast. I do want 5-star weak foot though. Next weekend league, I'm probably going to keep the CR7 because he was amazing to use. Probably the best player I've used this year, even better than Mid R9. But I'm going to bring in team of the season Ben Yedder when he comes out. That card is going to be a glitch. He's going to be one of the best 5 strikers in the game. He's going to replace Martinez because I missed having 5-star weak foot. It makes you crazy unpredictable, and having a 5-star weak foot in cam and striker will completely elevate your game. If you check out the videos I've done recently on best value players in any position, in those videos I show you lots of great value 5-star weak foots. Like I say, CR7's that good you can get away with it though. I genuinely would not recommend anyone with less than 4-star weak foot across the front 4. But like I say, if you can get a 5-star weak foot, that's big. Another thing to look out for that I've mentioned it before, but not gone into too much depth, is traits. Outside of the foot shot is the single best trait you can get on FIFA this year. Effectively, you should play shoot with the outside of the foot. If they do not have this trait, they cannot do it. And for some reason, the outside of the foot shot animations, you'll probably see some in the goals I get, they are just crazy. They are the best shots on this game. I'll show you them in game and how they work. But if you have a player with this trait, it's amazing. And players like Lewandowski, Suarez, CR7, who have 4-star weak foot, a lot of the time you can use the outside of the foot shot instead of the weak foot, and it still hits an insane shot. And the other one, I think Dybala has it. Dybala has both, but also the finesse shot trait. Finesse shot isn't quite as good this year, but the finesse shot trait really does add to hitting finesse shots. It does what it says. It makes a big difference. In the attack, if you can have players who have the outside the foot shot trait most important, that's a really big one. And the finesse shot is also nice. Someone like Lewandowski has both. And then the other thing I want to be having is high agility and high dribbling. Balance is good too. Balance is the least important of the 3. But I want strikers who can turn. Left stick dribbling on this game and doing tricks quick is really important. Martinez, CR7 and Dybala, all of them can do this. So 99 agility on Martinez, 95 on CR7 with 98 dribbling, 99 agility, 98 dribbling on Dybala. Plus on the striker and cam, if you can have high strength aggression, that can be really good. Helps them win 50-50s with the defence. But you can see there, my cam is Martinez, my striker CR7, Dybala's at Ram, Quadrado's the lamb and he has 99 agility and dribbling. These guys can all turn, and it really helps me attack in much more creative ways. The 5-star tricks is really nice too for the running scoop turn. It's probably an often underused trick, but I found it made a big difference. Someone like CR7, Quadrado, they can do it. Neymar's one of the best for it. Mbappe. It made a big difference to my game this week using it with CR7. But there, the start of the video, you can see the first attacking tip is building a team that suits the game. Agility, pace, good physicals, high weak foot, right shooting traits. They'll make a big difference and instantly improve your attack. And also I'd say at CDM, having CDMs who can shoot with 4-star weak foot, you can see Nainggolan and Savic are both really good. Savic contributed more than a goal or assist every 2 games, which is really good at CDM. Nainggolan was the same. They both have high shooting. They're good on the ball. Savic shouldn't be as good on the ball as he is in game. People would say because of his agility and bounce. But the 99 dribbling, you really noticed it. An amazing card. This guy is probably the best value CDM in the game right now. He's probably in the top 5 CDMs. But CDMs who can chip in with goals at important moments will make a big difference to your attack. And it also makes you less predictable because you have more options to score and the opponent has to mark more men. But let's get into some gameplay. I'm going to show you some tips based on the gameplay and some of the goals that I scored. Okay boys, part 2, or tip 2 of this video is using the width. Using width and space is a great way to stretch your opponent's defense and break them down. One of the main issues I find when I'm analysing people's gameplay that they really struggle with is they force so many things down the middle and there's just no space in the middle of the pitch, and they don't know how to break people down who just sit deep, put men behind the ball. This game here is against a top 100 player. I ended up beating him 6-0. It's probably one of my best performances this year on FIFA. The guy had a team worth like 20 to 25 million. He had Team of the Year CR7, headliner Neymar, 97 Varane, Moments Vieira. So this guy was a top player with a top team. I'm going to show you some clips from this game that show you how I managed to break him down. You can see behind me here, Zell Boy. I was streaming this game, so it's clips taken from my stream so you can see my overlay. If you've never checked out my stream before, please do. There's a link in the description below. Stream nearly every day over at Twitch, and it's a great way to get more involved with me and my community. But this clip here, one of the things that I like to talk about as well is going back to go forward. So by going backwards, it makes you less predictable and creates more space. So I go out wide, I go to Dybala, I go back in because ultimately there's not that much space there. Okay, see here, if you look here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 men marking this space here, where I've only got 2 men. So what I do, I go out wide there, and what that does, when I go out wide there to Dybala, it pulls his CDM Kante into this position, and you can see here now, I go out there, I go back to Lautaro Martinez, and then here I spot there's a lot more space. You can't see the radar because of the overlay, but my lamb's Quadrado, who's tucked inside because I've got him on get into box now in my tactics. But what this does is it creates a lot more space, whereas normally when people just attack through the middle, there's not enough space because this bit of the box, people end up just crowding it, and when people don't go wide, it's too easy to defend. Whereas when I went out wide there, it pulled the left back out, it pulled the CDM out, there's more space here, and I end up, you can see there, let me go back slightly. You can see here, I find space with Quadrado, I turn there to make him think I might go there, I catch him out, I quickly turn, and then I have good shot selection. The shot selection might be a separate tip in itself where I'll show some stuff, but a good shot selection, hit it near post, powerful shot, but all that goals come from this space here. That is a lot of space to have in the box, especially against a top player with this team. I created that space by going out wide, and that gave me a goal that a lot of people won't get because they never create space in the middle like that. One of the most effective ways to score on FIFA 20, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have conceded it, is the cutback pass. The cutback is deadly, and it is a part of using whip, so this is still another clip as part of the second tip, using whip. But watch what I do here. I go out wide. So many people in this position, they just start dribbling, messing around here, and they end up losing the ball, I find, a lot of time because they get themselves isolated. I go out wide where there's a lot of space. I wanted to go down the line, but I don't think Cuadrado was in a good enough position yet, so I use a bit of left stick dribbling to keep the ball. I don't use LB, RB, L1, R1 to dribble, I just use the left stick. I go back out wide, and then you see there, I've pulled him out of position, good left stick dribbling, I go into the middle where the space is, I go back out wide, a first touch pass because it's in a very good position, and here, the opponent's in a position where he doesn't know if I'm going to go there or go there. I think when you're out wide in this position, going straight down the line catches people out a lot of the time because 95% of people just seem to cut back. Sometimes mix it in. You don't want to do the same every time, but mix it in. Go down the line. This guy didn't read it, and then from there, it is an easy driven pass, tapping at the back post. Nothing he can do there to stop it. What I would say, a lot of the time there's a defender there. If there's a defender there, you want to do a double tap pass, which I'll show you in the next tip. But you can see there, those two clips, the width that I created opened up chances that I might not get normally, that a lot of people would just play down the middle. Mix it up. Use the middle, but also use the wings. Using the wings and width of the pitch, the space that you get, will create more space in the middle and lead you to goals that you might not have got before. The third tip is going to be shot selection and the double tap pass. You're getting 2 in 1 here, boys. Lots of good stuff in this video that's going to help you guys take your attack to the next level. So watch what I do here. You can see here, I take a free kick short. You don't want to shoot free kicks unless you're probably like maybe around this area. Around the edge of the box. No, you don't want to be shooting free kicks from any further out, in my opinion. They might occasionally go in, but they're not going to be consistent. You can see here, I'm left stick dribbling, and here, he's got 2 players either side of me. So this pass there doesn't look on. If I play a pass on the ground, this will every single time be intercepted. But you see there, I do a double tap pass. We'll get my timer up here so I can quickly go back to it. See there, that little double tap pass. What it does, quickly turn, and then there, it just lifts it above this guy's leg here. His leg there would block that pass every time. If I play a pass there, he intercepts it every time. But the double tap pass, which is essentially an X pass but you tap the button twice, lifts it over the defender and puts me into a position that I wouldn't normally get to. And then from there, the rest is history. CR7, boom. Have a look at that. Left stick dribbling, create a bit of space, find that angle, do the double tap pass, take a good touch, and then this is the outside of the foot shot trait that I'm talking about. If I was using a 4-star weak foot player who did not have the outside of the foot shot trait, he would probably shoot on his left foot there and it wouldn't go in. Whereas CR7, even though he has a 4-star weak foot, his outside of the foot shot trait just allows him, like a rocket, to hit it into that far corner. Keeper stands no chance. It's an insane strike. Watch it one more time. Left stick dribbling. Double tap pass. Opens the defence up. Then outside the foot shot trait. I know that I can hit that shot because of the outside the foot shot trait. Shot selection is key. I see so many people get into great positions and use the wrong angles, the wrong amount of power, the wrong position to shoot in. I knew when I put myself on that diagonal angle, outside the foot shot trait would kick in and it'd be an easy goal. And it created what looked like a beautiful goal. Okay, this clip here was actually against a professional footballer who I think he's on loan at Sochaux in the French league. His parent club is Angers. He had a ridiculous team. To put into perspective how good his team was, I think it was either middle or prime Hullet on the bench, and he had his 99 rated pro card that footballers get on the bench. So this clip here, we show a great use of the double pass and a bit of left stick dribbling. See there, there's not really a great position here. And if I play a normal ground pass through ball or pass on the floor, this guy here will just step in and intercept it. But I do the double tap pass. You can see there, double tap pass creates a bit of space. And we watch it back. There's not really a chance here. I use a double tap pass to create some space. And I see there that I can't shoot there because Van Dijk's just going to block it. So I quickly take a nice little bit of left stick dribbling, turn up there and create a beautiful goal. This guy was really good player and hard to break down. But that created a beautiful goal that opened him up. The double tap pass is crazy what it can do. Then a nice bit of left stick dribbling. You'll notice in most of these goals, they all have a bit of left stick dribbling. Left stick dribbling isn't a tip that I'm adding specifically into this video, but it is something that is vital to attacking. A lot of left stick dribbling is about using the right type of players. So like I said, agility, balance, dribbling, those type of guys, but then reading your opponent and acting on where they go. Okay, another example of good shot selection here. Do a little quick trick to create some space, and then I do a lob shot. If I had done a ball roll here, there's a decent chance. Like, normally I would recommend a ball roll, but with the keeper coming out so fast, it's too risky to take a first touch ball roll here. I know when he's outside the area, the lob shot is just going to dink it over him and give me an easy goal. It's not often that I would go for a lob shot, but my general recommendation for shooting that I've talked about in videos before is from here, from this position, shoot near post power shot or a cross goal finesse depending on the angle. So there, from there near, no, arrow didn't look very good there. From there, near post power shot, cross post finesse. Ball roll the keeper when you get one-on-one, if possible, or using the finesse shot trait or outside the foot shot trait like that CR7 one earlier to create angles like that. Shot selection is key and will take your game to the next level. I did a whole video about a shooting tutorial. I'd recommend you guys check that out for more in depth about shot selection. Okay, the fourth tip that I want to show you guys is using skills effectively. So the main skills that I recommend, again, I've got a video in depth about how to do the skills, where I use them in game. I'm going to show you a few goals where I use the skills here. The main skills I recommend are drag backs, ball rolls, scoop turns, fake shots, heel to heels, and then as part of skilling, you want to mix in left stick dribbling too. Look at this goal here. Creating lots of space, using good passing, and then there, out of nowhere, I quickly turn and creates a nice goal. Go back a bit. You can see this here. There's no danger. My opponent is completely safe. But then this running fake shot with CR7, because he's got 5-star tricks, creates that angle. He's so quick that I get there. From there, the guy tried to move his keeper to mark the near post. This is also something once you get to a higher level you need to look out for. Keeper movement. I kept my head up, looked at the keeper, and normally I would recommend that you'd shoot near post. But because the keeper was in line with the near post, it never would have gone in. I changed the direction and I looked for the far post and it was an easy goal. But look here again. Good quick passing, using the space. There was enough space in the middle that I could get through that I didn't need to, go wide. And the running scoop turn out of nowhere creates a bit of separation, creates an easy goal, and that gets me a goal against a very good player that came out of nothing. He was comfortable defending, and then a little trick out of nowhere created a nice goal. This here is another example of how you can use skill moves to open your opponent up. This is one of my favourite skill moves in the game. Let's have a look here. So, passing it around in space, and as soon as this gap opens up here between the midfield, I pass it through to Lewandowski. I get it there, and then when I get to like this diagonal angle, I do the heel to heel. As you see there, the defender kind of, the way he goes, he kind of doesn't get there. The defender, the way you defend that is to go there, but he doesn't defend it. I go there, and then it's an easy finish, even on the weak foot. So you can see it again. Passing around in space, moving the ball quick to disorientate the opponent, get to that angle, diagonal, one touch to set myself, easy goal. Using tricks effectively will make a huge difference to your game. Like I said, check out the skill moves tutorial I did. That there will show you how to do them all and some more gameplay situations in which I use them. But having tricks up your locker makes a huge difference to your game. The fifth and final tip, and this is probably the one that separates average good players from the greats, is being patient, which anyone can do, but not just using that patience to create a chance. Lifting your head up and having that composure to pick out the final pass. Patience, pass selection and vision are some of the key fundamentals in FIFA that can take your attacking gameplay to the next level. This was probably, in my opinion, one of the nicest goals I've scored this FIFA. Yeah, it was very simple. So you can see I've mixed quite a few things in here. Used the space, I've used a trick, I've gone out wide, I've gone backwards. This goal incorporates everything that I talk about in the videos with you guys. I use a dead stop fake, I create some space here, and then here, look, I spot out the corner of my eye. Ben Yedder making a run there, but not many people in the world would spot that. From there, I take a touch, and then the only way that I could get this ball there would be doing a driven pass. If I did a normal pass there would just get intercepted by him because it'd be too weak. I did a driven pass, I did enough power on it so it would go past the defender, gets there, and then it's an easy first time finish. One of the best goals I've probably scored on this FIFA just because of everything that was involved in it. But in essence, it was quite a simple goal. But you can see there, the pass selection, everything involved, ended up creating a beautiful goal. Not many people would go for that because they already in their mind have one idea. A lot of goals I score, like the heel to heel you just saw, I already can see it in front of me. I've got a pattern in my head of a way I want to attack. Get the ball into the box, diagonal angle, heel to heel, separate from the defender, near post. Get the ball into the box, 5-star weak foot, turn, near post. Outside the foot shot with CR7. I already have a way of scoring in my head, but the great players on this game lift their head up, they look what options have been presented to them, and they pick the pass out. Don't just force passes. Don't just go for the same thing every time. Look what the game gives you. The game there gave me a great run by Ben Yedder, but I had to have the composure and ability to pull it out. Lift your head up, look what space is there, and you'll start to score some great goals. One of the things I talk a lot about with you guys is pass accuracy. This is somewhat a bonus one, but it kind of ties into the fifth one, having more composure, lifting your head up, finding the space. Pass accuracy is key on this game. The guy I was playing here had 88%, which is pretty good. My general aim is 90%, and then 95% is incredible. 100% in a half is pretty insane. This game, the guy ended up rage quitting at the 65th minute, and I had 99%. The one pass that didn't work was from a corner where I tried to clear it with a pass header and it went to someone else. The very best players on this game will not give the ball away often at all. If you have 95% passing, which is amazing, that is my aim most games, and that means you're missing 1 in 20 passes. If you have 90%, you're missing 1 in 10. If you have 80%, you're missing 1 in 5. When you're missing 1 in 5, that really starts to mess you up because it's hard to score a goal without being able to string more than 5 passes together. And if you have the ball, your opponent can't score. If you have the ball, you can score. Goes the other way. If the opponent has the ball, you can't score. If your opponent has the ball, they can score. High pass accuracy is a fundamental part that brings all the attacking elements together. I'm not saying play really boring FIFA and don't go forward. Far from it. But just think carefully about how you pass. One of the biggest mistakes a lot of gold players make, I find, is they pass facing the wrong way. They pass facing going backwards. They pass first time when it might not be on. They force passes that aren't there. Going for high percentage passes, but occasionally risky runs around the box like the double tap or through balls that might lead to a guaranteed goal, that is how you want to play. Boys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you learn a lot. I've enjoyed making this one. A quick recap. Team. Have a team with high agility, balance, dribbling, weak foot players. That will instantly change your attack. Look for players with the finesse shot trait and the outside of the foot shot trait. 2. Shot selection. Using the traits effectively. Using the weak foots. Picking out good positions to actually score your goals in. 3. Using tricks effectively. Having those tricks up your locker to get you a goal out of nowhere. 4. Using width. I think that was actually the second point, but anyway. Using width. Going out wide to create more space in the middle. Then 5th, lifting your head up. Having some composure. Creating space. And when that space opens up, picking it out with the right pass. And having a high pass accuracy to really complement all the other skills in your attacking game. Boys, I hope this video has helped you. Love the support you guys have shown me lately. Please let me know if there's any type of videos you want to see moving forward. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.